Hi everybody, this is Leviathan playing Stardew Valley and my min-max run, and this is episode 1. So for my min-max run, what I'm going to be doing is trying to complete the entire game, and a couple other things as well, to get a full completion of the story and the achievements and some additional achievements in the quickest time possible. And the way I'm doing this is I have a huge spreadsheet that I'll definitely be putting on my Patreon later that has all the different achievements. The first 2/3 or so are in-game achievements, and the last third is achievements that I'm giving myself that are going to challenge the game, add a little bit more, everything like that. As you can see here, they're kind of self-explanatory of what they are, and I'm going to be keeping track at the end of every day, which will also be every episode, my progress, and hopefully get this done as quick as possible. Some of these quests are going to take me well over the first year, 2 years. Obviously, some of these are going to take 3 years. Some of them are really big. And this is my note to spoiler warning. A lot of the things I'm going to be talking about will kind of be how things can happen in the game, how you get those things in the game, etc. And they will be prone to spoils. So I just want to give you the little warning now that there could be some spoiling going on. But I do have several different years that I'm going to be trying to complete everything. But the main thing I want to do is complete as much as I can as quickly as I can. So obviously, I'm not going to cut myself on character creation screen time. Gotta spice up the game a little bit here and see what we can do. Nice beard. Let's see if there's any bigger beards. Yep, I think that's the beard we're going to go with, is what it is. Got different little cats we're going to choose. I'm going to go with the little gray kitty. Name is Leviathan. I'm going to go with Junebug Farm, because why not? And my favorite thing is going to be min-maxing, because that's what we're doing here. And every time we get a star drop, we're going to be reminded of min-maxing and really enjoy that. So that's going to be fun there. Let's get some blue eyes going on. See how close to that we can get. There we go. Get some nice blue eyes. I like the hair color. Probably a little lighter than that. More blonde. But darker. I don't know. Kind of bad at this sometimes. But there we go. So the first big step is picking your farm, and there's different benefits from each farm that can help you in a min-max world. Obviously, the main farm gives you the most plot lands, so you can have the biggest farm out of all of them for crop turning over, everything like that. Your Riverland farm, you can fish, you can get different kinds of fish. You have slightly better fishing chance from getting fish versus junk on your farm. Forest, it's going to have different things that you can get harvesting wise. So anything you could harvest around the map, you can find there, and sometimes you get a little bit special things that would be in the hidden woods, you can get there as well. Hilltop farm, just more stuff for mining, ores, things like that. More geode farming. Wilderness farm, which is the one I'm going to pick, and the reason why is because monsters spawn on your farm. And not only is it cool to kind of fight more monsters when you're home, so you can get that extra time in at night to get a little bit more benefit to max men and get some other quests and items, things going that way. But one of the hats in the game is a grass hat, and there's only 2 ways to get it. The first way to get it is a very, very small chance, it's 1 in 10,000 I believe, to get it from just scything some grass, but it is 10 times more likely, so 1 in 1,000 chance, to get it from a wilderness golem, which wilderness golems only spawn on wilderness farms at night. So it's something I'm going to do just to help speed that percentage up, because part of my other collection is collecting all the hats, the shirts you can make at the tailors, shoes, weapons, pretty much collecting everything and getting everything. So some of them are going to take a lot longer than others to get, but I'm going with the wilderness farm. You can also choose the Four Corners farm as single player, which is built for multiplayer, but each area here has its own little special, so it kind of has the other 4 combined, but it doesn't have the wilderness from what I was able to find out on the wiki, and it's kind of structured weird, and I think getting through the farm gets kind of weird as well, and so I'm definitely going with wilderness farm. I'm going to go and enjoy the cinematic intro as well as a lot of the stories here as well. So sit back and enjoy. And for my very special grandson, which is me. I'm the special grandson. I want you to have the sealed envelope. Nice. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Like the little Junimo in the upper right there. Little cute guy. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. I'm sure we're all there now, to be honest. And your bright spirit will fade before your growing emptiness. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. Now let Grandpa rest. Several years later, just working away on computers. There's some big monitors, man. Oh, there I am. Cute little old me. Nodding off at work. Dear I Leviathan, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature, so I dropped everything and moved to that place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Junebug Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This is my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I'll know you'll honor the family name, my boy. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. P.S. If Lewis is still alive, say hi to the old guy for me, will you? Cool. Headed to Stardew Valley. So, on the spreadsheet I do break things down. There's certain things that I can't complete in the first year. Some of it's like cooking every recipe, because some recipes you have to get from watching TV, things like that. So, and those cover a 2-year span. But at any given choice, I'm going to try my best to maximize the game and get what I can out of it. And I did this with my spreadsheet that I've included all the different things that you need to collect for Community Center and all the different quests of shipment and everything like that. So it is kind of hard to know what you want to do first, because there's so much to do in this game. But obviously money's king. You need to make money right off the bat. So that's going to be one of my main focuses, is harvesting money. But you also want to get the friendships up too. It does get kind of crazy, but we'll see how we do. Hello, you must be Ite Leviathan. I am Robin. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mary Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's right here now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here if you'll follow me. Cool. This is Junebug Farm. A little messy. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Mary Lou's just creeping inside my house. And the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage? It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Krusty's a little word more apt. That is rude, Robin. That's right, Lewis, rude. Don't listen to her. Aye, Leviathan, she's just trying to make you dissatisfied so they buy one of her house upgrades. Which I will be doing. I'll buy a lot of them. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow's out to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Ugh. I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here and I'll come during the night and collect it. Good luck. Just creeping on my house. I don't like that. But what do you do? What do you do? Your progress has been saved. The real day one. Cool. Alright, so the first thing I do, and I think this is very important in every game, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. It just helps me save energy and get everything done I need to get done a lot. It is this always show tool hit location. It's crucial, and I'll show you why. Because if you water something that's already been watered, you waste energy. In early game, energy is very important, and we will run out of it. Another thing I like to do is check the TV. You want to know your weather report so you know if it's going to rain or not the next day. It can help you kind of plan out how your min-maxing is going to go. And you also can look at the fortune teller if you don't know if you're going to go into the mines or not. The better your luck, the better your fortune. That's less monsters, more drops, things like that. There's a luck mechanic, and it will tell you your luck for the day when you watch this. So generally, I'm sure we'll have some bad luck. Feel neutral today. Okay, neutral, not bad, but we're not going to the mines. We actually can't access the mines for a couple days, but that's fine. So neutral, wonderful. Also on Sundays, we really want to go and explore in here and get the recipe every Sunday. Otherwise you miss it and you have to catch it on a Wednesday, and it's a rerun, and I think the reruns are random on what has already happened. So really don't want to miss it on Sundays. Just hit your TV every morning real quick and get what you need and move on. Cool. Got 15 parsnip seeds. Got a journal. So you can... 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started, Mayor Lewis. So you can always click the exclamation point here or press F. Bring up your journal. And we got 2. Getting started. Cultivate and harvest a parsnip. That doesn't sound too difficult there. Introductions. Introduce ourselves to 28 people. We already got 2 off the bat. That's great. So we can go and get started. When you are running around town or doing quests or doing anything, it's always nice to equip your scythe or your sword because you do not take any energy while using your scythe. So it can definitely be beneficial when you're using your scythe, so you don't accidentally misclick, misstep, things like that. So I'm going to clear some area and plant these parsnips here. I'm going to get rid of some trees. So you see the red square there, that's me knowing the tile I'm hitting. It's not as crucial when you're chopping down trees, but energy is where it's all at. You know, if we're min-maxing, we need to get every little bit we can, so we really don't want to cut ourselves short there. Just like I did that first hit. Alright, another thing that's really fun about Wilderness, the Wilderness farm, is I get those wild seeds in my 8th slot. So they spawn for me cutting grass, and you can plant them, and they pretty much turn into things you can forage, from what I best remember. So dang, that takes a lot out of you. You don't have a lot of energy right off the bat. Cool. Wonderful. We've got to water our plants. And so the benefit about Stardew Valley and the friendship is you can give 2 items a week to somebody. So you don't have to give everyone an item each day. Talking to them helps, but getting the quests and the achievements for it isn't too big of an issue. But you definitely want to go after your marital partner really quick, and we're choosing Emily right off the bat because she has the most items that are unique to her romantic story, because she crafts items for you. So as she crafts those items for you, you can then divorce her and marry 2 of the other people who have unique items, which is Sam and Penny. So unfortunately, I'm going to get 2 divorces in this game, 3 weddings, but that's honestly just to min-max. You know, I got to get all those items. That's part of the achievement, is to get the unique items that are only found. In order to get all the other items, you can purchase an item that pretty much gives you all the items you can get free from a catalog. So it's beneficial, very beneficial to get that at some point. But it's all within the spreadsheet, and I'll go in depth over them as we continue and I start achieving more of those. We'll definitely talk more about it. So right off the bat, I'm just trying to say hi to people with my scythe and harvest. One thing I didn't do was build a chest, which I will want to do after my first circle here. And in that chest, I want to put things that I don't need when I'm walking around town. And the main reason why is because you have very limited inventory space right off the bat. A stranger. Hello. Hi, Linus. Don't mind me. I just live out here alone, which is true. But there's nothing wrong with that. If it's what he wants to do, it's what he's doing to do. Cool. So I really want to see Emily today, and give her some of her favorite things, because she's my first marriage candidate. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds amazing. Oh, I already met her at the beginning. Bummer. Wasted time. I believe this is Maru? Yeah. Aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. You know, a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting, I guess. No, rooms are closed. Probably locked down in here as well. Don't know him well enough to go into his room. Playing some video games. Don't blame him. Cool, cool. In order to unlock the community center, you have to wait till day 5 on the day that's not raining, and you have to walk out from the bus angle towards here and go unlock that event, which is really cool. Oh, wonderful. Already got an artifact that we're going to give to the museum, which is one of the quests, is to donate all the different artifacts. Some of them you'll definitely want to think about it in a smart way, like the dinosaur egg. You want to hatch a dinosaur first so you can have reoccurring eggs rather than having to get lucky to find one, shovel one up, or find one in the caverns in the desert. So there's some strategy with each one you get and how you're going to manage those and deal with those. So just keep that in mind. Wonderful. Daffodil. That is one of Emily's liked things. It's really rare to get a lot of people's loved things early on, just from the fact that you don't really see it too often early on. It takes a while to get those goods and get those things that everyone wants. So let's see if we can... Oh, we can't talk to Harvey this way. Got to go through, meet everybody. Really, the first day, all there is really to do is foraging and clearing your farm with your energy. I am going to buy more seeds at some point today and plant those, but I will run out of energy. It's kind of hard the first couple days to mitigate all of that purchasing and everything. Wonderful. Met Harvey. Everyone does go to the doctor's office on an annual basis, which is nice. So there's a calendar. The wiki is your friend. Use the wiki, find out what you want to do to min-max and how you want to do it. Everyone's strategy is going to be a little bit different. The friendship is going to be the hardest thing to min-max the most, but there's so much other stuff I'm going to do. I'm really going to be more strategic about that and plan a couple people at a time and see them and get that finished. Obviously, the best way is you give them something they like or love on their birthday. If you do that once each year, in 2 years, you're going to be good with a lot of them, but just use a little bit more strategy, and you'll be there in a year, 2 years, no time. So that's my goal for a lot of that. Hi, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. And I'm going to marry him to get his jukebox at some point. Hey, Mary Lou's told me you just arrived. I'm Marnie. Cool, cool. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving into that old farm. That's Abigail. Pierre. Hello, it's Mr. I Leviathan, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local grocery store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I also buy produce from you for a good price. I don't believe he buys foraging stuff. He does. Cool. So I'm just selling that to him so I can buy a lot of parsnip seeds. Boom. Perfect. And I'll plant those and go. Hi, Caroline. Hello, my name is I Leviathan. You must be the new farmer. I'm Caroline. I think we already talked. She is Lee. Yep. So I'm going to go back to the farm. I think this is just saying the birthdays. The quests are a little bit to the right of this icon. So it shows the birthdays, everybody, and the different festivals. So we really want to keep our eye open for that so we don't get shortchanged. So for Mayor Lewis, all of his loved stuff are summer or beyond. So we can't really find him his love stuff unless we get really, really lucky with the traveling cart, which comes every Friday and Sunday, which is south of our farm. So I'll definitely check that out for something that he loves, but I really am not going to push it too hard right off the bat for this first week. If I can't afford it, if it's not there, I'm going to just give him something he likes, or at least something neutral, which will still give some boost on his birthday. So I won't worry about that too much. So I'm going to go back to the farm, plant everything, and then sweep on by and say hi to everyone else. I'll sneak in something to Harvey. He performs regular checkups. Doctor in training or something. Alright. Nice. So there's worms here, so that's a bummer because we don't have room for it, but we're just going to go into our area here, get things situated, and move on. So I don't think I'll have enough energy for a chest, but I'm going to do it anyway. Cool. Took out 50. Nope. 50 for a chest. It's going to help us tremendously. Boom. Crafting chest. Perfect. So that's also part of our thing, is how many things we can craft and what we're crafting. So we crafted a chest for today. So that's perfect. I'm going to go and place that chest here. And I can change it to different things based on an organizational scheme that I might have. I don't have one yet, but I'm going to just make it blue because why not? I'm going to put in fiber, prehistoric rib, sap, stone. I'm going to keep my daffodil on me because Emily likes it. And it's not worth any energy, so there's no point in keeping it other than selling it. But I want to give Emily 2 gifts a week no matter what that she likes or loves. So that's one of them, and I'm going to keep it on me just in case. Hoe, I'm always going to keep on me when I'm exploring just in case I see worms, which can give different items, artifacts, books, different collectibles that I'm going to need in the game. And you really don't want to miss one up. You're min-maxing, you know. You got to catch everything you can. So I'm going to do that. I don't need my axe because we're not going to be chopping any trees anymore today. My pickaxe, I'm also not going to be hitting any stone anyway today based on where I'm going. So it's just going to be these 3, and on my way out I'm going to get rid of my watering can as well. So I'm going to just go ahead and start hoeing it up. Oh, mishit right there. I hate that. You can just hold down when you're planting as well as harvesting. It makes it a little bit easier. And it's not like I timed that perfectly. I just got lucky. Or spaced it out. So every action is 2. So I'm going to just sit on that for a minute and go and store my clay. I'm going to keep my watering can. I'm going to equip my scythe. I'm keeping some energy just in case I see worms as we go, and I know there's already worms here. So I'm going to hoe that up. A lost book. Wonderful. So in collections of books, when you go to the museum, you can find out which book it is. So if you don't care which ones they are, you can just check off the total number of books because you won't be finding duplicates that go into the library. But I do have in my spreadsheet the different names of them, so you can kind of check them off, have a little bit more fun, and go from there. So, and the cool thing about the books is they do not take inventory space up, so my inventory is perfectly fine. Ooh, wonderful, more daffodils. This is wonderful. As much as I want to, hoard things and keep things for Emily as we move forward, I'm only going to keep one extra one at a time, and that's for the end of the week, so I can give her what she needs in that regard. Because anything that you can sell for money makes you more money, and in the long run, it's about getting that money and benefiting yourself. Oh, Emily's headed to work. Let me catch her before she gets in there. Wonderful. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something fun in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. And now... Oh. I didn't catch her. It's okay. I can just give it to her while she's at work. Thank you. I'm feeling a positive energy from this gift. Pretty much means she likes it. Without getting trapped. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, and I'm the owner of the Stardew The Star Drop Saloon. Didn't get stopped. Wonderful. So already got her gift for the day. It's wonderful. Oh, hey, so you're the new guy. Cool. Huh. Why, hello, and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. Oh, hello, I'm Penny. Cool. So trash cans are wonderful. You can get a lot of things out of trash cans, but you can't let people see you. So how's your first night in your little house? Okay. Because if someone sees it, they're going to lose friendship points with you, and that's definitely what we're trying to avoid. So I'm just going to come through and just say hi to everybody here. Trash check real quick. Wonderful. So there's 2 books in here. One we found. The other one I think is already in there, so I'm going to double check on that. It doesn't seem like you have anything to donate. Oh, I have to walk around to say hi to him, I believe. Oh, I can't. Whatever, Gunter. I'll meet you later. There's a book missing here. Oh, come on. Tips on Farming is that book. Wonderful. And then what's this other one? Does it not let me? There we go. It just says there's a book missing. Maybe that's a little glitch from a previous save file or something, because we did only find that one book so far. And then here is where we will... Oop. Trash. It's locked. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Oh, I already missed it today. Boring. So Joja Cola, it's trash, but it does give me energy and health. So I'm definitely going to utilize that in the first day to further my farming and all of my fun things there. Okay. If you're hanging out there, I'm not going to get caught up. Don't want to get caught digging through trash. Haley's in. Let's say hi to her. The difficult part is with all these different people, there's tons of different things you get throughout their love interests, so you want to kind of get them all to 8, because once you get one past 8, the others lock at 8, and you can cause jealousy and other things based on how your gifts, and there are some significant downfalls of dating multiple people at a time and kind of getting caught. So once you hit that 8, you really want to stick with just one person and keep it at that until you marry or you want to have a divorce and move on. I already talked to him, but I don't believe I've talked to them yet. Oh, you aren't exactly as I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jody. A stranger. My name is Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. Bro, I just walked in your house and you're saying hi to me. That's... This town, man. I would not chill there. It seems like a lot's going on. So we already talked to Marnie, who's up here. And then down here is pretty much just foraging opportunities for us. You have time, so I'm going to make the full circle. The monsters only spawn at your farm at night if you have the specific monster farm that we have. So we will get some farming opportunities here. Oh, wonderful. I need to check these every day. Get some spring onions, definitely worth selling. A lot of money here. In springtime, these areas can spawn these. They're all a little different. I'm not sure if they're on a specific schedule, but it definitely didn't hurt to check that just now. And as it's coming nighttime, you definitely get some benefit of going to bed before midnight. But at 2 o'clock is when you pass out. So there's an energy trade-off of what you get done in one day versus having a little less energy the next day and getting 2 more hours of gameplay. So I would definitely, if you can do stuff, stay up and do stuff. But if you need to go to bed for that energy, go to bed. You know, you don't want to be wasting your time and your energy when you could be getting stuff done. I did realize I didn't make a clear path to the bottom of my farm, so I really hope we don't get stuck and have to run around, but because I don't have all my tools with me, so we'll figure that out as we go. I don't think it was the worst day of foraging. We talked to some people, not everyone we wanted to, but we did definitely talk to Emily, and we gave her a gift. So that is very beneficial for us. And I think we have a path here. Wonderful. Cool. So I'm going to see what gives us energy. 13 energy, 18, none, 14. I'm going to eat a leek. Or a spring onion, rather. My bad. Cool. Gotta water some crops. And then we bought extra crops, and it's kind of a hurting our money to get that extra set of stuff, but it's definitely going to benefit us in the long run here. Yep, I'm feeling exhausted. Okay, I only got a couple more actions, so let's prep ourselves for the next day. I'm definitely going to keep some of this stuff and sell. Okay. 10 energy, 8 energy, 6, 4. So that provides us with 1 misclick, even though I'm not trying to misclick at all. Okay, so now that we're in here, I'm going to go and give it the wild horseradish, and that's also something is the achievement of sending everything, one of everything in the shipment. It isn't anything you can actually sell, it's only certain things, but there's definitely use for it. Also, when it comes to the stars, you have normal, and then here's a silver, you get gold and iridium. When you're giving gifts to people, those don't matter. So if you have 2 things that you're going to give, sell the more expensive one, which is going to be a higher ranking, and then give the lower one. It is what it is, it just makes it beneficial. So I'm actually going to, just for money's sake, sell my spring onions. And for daffodils, I'm not going to sell them all because I want to keep some for Emily. So I right-click just to send 1 over, and I'm going to right-click again to send 1 more over. So we have that there. So we get a little bit of income. That's not too bad. And we got something we can take over to Gunther. I like to make trips over there at the same time for purpose, so I don't go over there all the time, wasting all this time walking over there if I don't have other stuff to do over there. So we have about 1.5 hours or 3.5 hours based on how close we want to cut it. We don't have much energy left, so one thing I'm going to do is just scythe some grass, and soon some monsters will spawn, and we'll see what we can do with that. It is dark, so that's kind of the hard part, is seeing what monsters they are. But the good thing is fighting doesn't take up our energy at all, so we can just see where we get with that. And it'd be nice to get some wilderness golems and get some kills right off the bat, but we'll have to wait and see how it turns out. No monsters yet. Monsters definitely spawn right off the bat, so I'm getting tired. There it is. Slime. We're so weak. Oh, nothing dropped, but we did kill a slime, so that's fun. And there is quests for killing slime. We need to kill about 1,000 slimes, 1,000 exactly, in order to get a certain achievement for the Adventurers Guild. So getting 1 right off the bat doesn't hurt. I know it's not the most ideal. We want to get more fights more in, but these level with our adventuring. So I think it's late. I don't want to enter a fight and miss out. So I'm going to just call this the first night. I think we've done well. So let's go to sleep for the night. Ooh, foraging level 1. Not too bad. All right. So this is the big screen where I'm going to take time every episode and update my spreadsheet. So with some editing magic for the YouTubers, not the people who watch me on Twitch, my progress will update, and I'll end this episode, sign off, and then we'll go from there. All right, everybody. So this is the update of day 1. Obviously, we didn't get huge leaps and bounds in any of these quests and achievements because they're going to take us a while. We have 28 days in a season, 4 seasons in a year. We're definitely going to get a lot of these done in the first year, but we're just going to see how fast we can get all of them and make better decisions and go from there. So obviously with the gold, the first gold one is Greenhorn, 15,000 gold. We're 1.66% there. Beautiful. DIY is crafting some items there. We're getting close. and so on and so forth. Full shipment, collected all lost books. As we go on, unlock the fishing pole, get more cooking recipes. Just the more we're doing here, this is definitely going to scale up and grow. I've definitely planned out a lot of strategies and tips as I go on. I don't have time to talk about all of them, but during the day and during this season of those, I'm definitely going to bring it out, and we're going to go from there as well. So this is the end of day one. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my Twitch if you're watching live, or YouTube when I get to edit this, and like, subscribe, follow, share, all the things I'm supposed to ask you guys to do, and stay tuned for new episodes. I'm going to definitely post a couple each week is my goal, and we'll just see where we go from that. So I hope you enjoy.